So I'll be doing a series of interviews of real estate investors from different generations. And today you'll be watching an interview of a young investor who started investing in his 20s. His name is Vorgy, and we did the interview in his newly acquired property in Mandaluyong. So it was quite a fun interview. I really enjoyed it, and I hope we learned a little something from Vorgy. So just to give you a heads up, there are few pop-up videos of me explaining some of the terms and contexts mentioned in the interview. So without further ado, here's the interview. Hey Vorgy, so can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi guys, I'm Vorgy Avena. I am currently based and working in the United States of America.
So Vorgy, my first question is, how and when did you start investing in real estate?
Well, actually, I started investing real estate property in my 20s. So back then, like 7 years ago, we have a saying that you only live once, YOLO, to all the millennials out there. And of course, at that time, 20s ka, and you feel like you just want to have the time of your life. You have a job, you're young, you're vibrant, you're fresh. Tapos, you just want to travel, you just want to, investment is really not the focus during 20s. It's a good thing I have this friend, of course, introduced me about property investment and stuff like that. And some friends also that I'm very thankful because they educate me during that time. And it was just a blessing.
If I may ask, how many properties do you own now?
Wow. Well, I don't want to be, ayoko maging mayabang, but tinatanong yan?
Modesty aside.
Yeah, modesty aside, I think I have, wow. Pwede ko ba sabihin? I have a property sa States. I have a house there, which is I'm paying a mortgage. And I have, I think, 3 condos now in the Philippines, and I bought a lot in Mendez, Tagaytay, and I also bought a lot in Vigan, my province, Ilocos Sur. So I have, those kind of investments.
Oh, do you mind if I ask you how much did you buy those, or so we know we would know the value appreciation over the years of those properties now?
Well, I think the property investment I'll just gonna say for one example, right? I'll just gonna like for this example, for this condo that I bought 5 years ago, I bought this around 4.5 million, and now it appreciates the value around 8.5 as we speak right now, because that's the current real estate price right now as we speak. It was turned over to me 2023 this year, March of 2023 when I got this.
So one metric, if you want to know how much your investment is growing, you have to calculate the capital appreciation. So the formula is very easy. The capital appreciation is current value less the purchase price. So if Vorgy started investing in his 20s and now he is already wait, I cannot say that. So as of today, the capital appreciation of his properties is around 9.8 million. So it means in few years' time, almost bawi na niya yung kanyang initial investment na 11 million. Of course, this only indicates that yung profit mai-earn niya lang if Vorgy will liquidate or sell these properties. Remember, we will only know the real profit once we dispose our assets. Are there any properties that you bought you are now renting out?
Well, aside from this, soon by next year, kasi I'm just finishing this up. I have one, kailan ko sabihin? Nahiya ako. I have a property in Quezon City. It's a condo unit. It's a very, very good location. It's like in the prime location of Quezon City. I got that property, and now it's ROI. May nagre-rent. It's a long-term rent. So passive income, cash flow. May cash flow ako doon. It's a passive income for me. So yun, and yung property naman na nabili ko sa Ilocos, it's just a lot. So hopefully in the future, I am planning pag nasunerto sa buhay, I'm gonna work hard para if I can put apartment complex in the future.
So do you think the properties in Metro Manila are way overpriced?
Well, honestly, yes, it's way overpriced, I think. But on the other hand, a lot of developers now are giving so much low down payments. They prolong your modes of payment, so na-adjust mo yung pera marami kang, I mean, you have a lot of chance na para bayaran tong property na to.
Discounts.
And also the discount if you pay, it's how you parang ang naisip ko rin dito sa na ano ko dito sa real estate is it's how you hustle. It's how you hustle na kung paano mo iaano yung mga agents diyan how you negotiate. Dapat as a property investor, as a buyer also, know your potential na you can do this, you can pull it all the way. Na kung pwedeng all the way, sorry, me being Ilocano, talagang I will squish to the most, kung pwede nating pigain, kung may mapipiga tayo, pipigain natin.
In real estate investing, what are your must-have numbers before you go into a particular investment?
Okay. Well, I think first of all, it's not just the ROI. You have to know the hidden charges, especially investing like a property like a condominium, because of course you have HOA, monthly dues, you have closing fees, etc. Ang dami nun eh. So you're gonna think about that. Na you're gonna pay that. Hello, it's like a hidden charges. But I would like to let everybody know na you need to also to consider those kinds of payments.
Since you're into rentals, what do you think is the good rental yield for you?
Okay, yung ito na lang, itong dito na lang sa condo. Quezon City, yung unit na pinaparent ko sa Quezon City, 10%. And also here sa Mandaluyong, it's 10% too. Yun yung rental yield.
So one way to measure if okay ba yung property na bibilihin mo for rental is not only, of course, the location. We always hear location. If you want to take it further, you would want to look at the rental yield. So it's a very simple formula. Annual rent over property cost times 100. That's rental yield. So Vorgy mentioned that his yield is around 10% for his Quezon City and Mandaluyong property. So his annual rent is around 480,000 and the property cost is around 4.5 million. So if we apply the formula, his yield is around 10.6%. So it's quite up there in the list for Metro Manila. It doesn't automatically mean that if you bought a property in Makati or BGC or Pasay, there's a guarantee that you'll get a higher yield. So it really depends how low your property cost is and how high the rental rate in the
Vorgy, with your rental properties, maraming sigurong curious paano mo siya ginagawa. And is there a good strategy, lalo na if you own a condo and you want to rent it out?
Okay. Yeah, of course. We have. I have a property management officer. Sila yung nagma-manage ng mga properties ko, yung pinaparent ko ng mga units. Sila nagma-manage. So hindi ko siya pinoproblema kasi sila na yung nagma-manage. So I think I'm just blessed to have a good property managers na nag-handle ng unit ko because they qualify yung mga, kasi nasa long-term rent ako eh. So kino-qualify nila yung mga possible renters na to make sure na okay sila, hindi sila, may background check, may 2 months deposit, tas kung may nasira, they gonna, So parang wala na rin sa akin, hindi ko na problema.
So, may I ask how much do you pay your property manager?
Okay. Honestly, this is those people who probably knows how, those people that are renting with the PMO, mga property management officers, yung 1 year na kunyari nakakuha sila ng lease for 1 year sa rent sa property mo, yung 1 year na yon, 12 months yon, right? 1 month yung kanila. Tapos yung yun yung maximum 1 year. Tapos yung pinaka 6 months, yun yung minimum, half yun ng 1 month rent mo. Yun ang kukunin nila. So hindi na rin siya masama for me na parang wala ka ng problema, hindi ko nakakausapin yung renter ko na hello, may problema ba, ganito ganyan, may nasira, whatever. Sila na yung nagma-manage. So totally passive income na lang yung cash flow na hindi ko nagagalaw.
Why did you choose long-term rentals over Airbnb?
Good question. I choose long-term rental because less stressful siya for me. And yun din yung advice sa akin ng PMO. Pero I'm also open kung yung meron akong PMO na nagpaparent din ng, actually meron na rin ngayon yung nagpapa-Airbnb para especially yung mga OFWs natin dyan. Pag umuwi sila, nagagamit nila yung unit nila. Diba? Yun yung advantage ng Airbnb. Kasi ako naman, since may bahay naman kami dito sa Metro Manila, so mas pinili ko yung long-term lease dahil nga para less worry din sa akin.
Vorgy, how many of your properties are under bank loan or mortgage?
Wow, TMI. Well, honestly, the only bank mortgage that I have now is the house that I'm paying sa US. That's it. But lahat ng properties ko dito sa Philippines, thankfully, God blessed me with a good paying job. So, eto, nabayaran ko na to. Kasi pre-selling, also yung sa the grass, sa lot and all. So, ang pinaka-mortgage ko na lang talaga through bank financing is sa US. Pero itong mga properties ko dito sa Philippines, thankfully, it was all paid na. So, thank God. But, I mean, for me kasi, iba kasi yung situation ko. Unlike, I don't know those people also na working hard naman din. Kasi iba-iba yung how much we earn, di ba? So, I don't see anything wrong sa bank financing. It's just that nakita ko kasi, real talk to sa Philippines, ang taas ng interest rate. If you can pay it off, kung may extra money kayo and you're saving it up, pay it off already rather than applying it through bank financing. Pero I think if you have a pag-ibig, that's a different story. Pero if you have extra cash flow, I'm not saying naman na zero balance nyo na yung savings nyo or wala na kayong emergency money for something, di ba? So, as much as possible, paid it, kung may extra kayo, paid it, double, triple, di ba? Ganon. That's how I did it
Vorgy mentioned that he doesn't wanna apply for a loan for his investment in the Philippines because of the high interest rates. So he pays either in cash or deferred cash. So the best way to measure his ROI is through a cash on cash return. So again, the formula is very simple. Annual cash flow over total cash invested. So with Vorgy's long-term rent, he can expect 11% return of income from the cash he initially invested. So to find out kung gaano katagal niya ito mababawi, you have to divide 100 by 11. So in his case, 9 years na mababawi yung kanyang initial investment. So if he keep the property for more than 9 years, talagang pwede na siyang mag-retire because it's 100% passive income from the time on.
What made you choose real estate over other investment options?
Well, good question. Since I'm working abroad, I'm not based here in the Philippines, I think I choose real estate investment because wala ako dito. It's I could it's a passive income, yet it's a very less stressful source of income too, because nag-rent ka lang. I mean, pinaparent mo lang. If you have people like I have, cousin and a good friend that manage my or PMO, property management, na it's cash flow lang. So, wala kang, kumbaga parang, may nag-rent, okay, ito yung flow every month ng pera. Although, hindi siya ganun kalaki, but still, it's still a flowing because wala ka rin namang ginagawa. You're just like, I have a full-time job sa US and talagang, wala akong time na, di ba? So, mas okay. Kaya I choose real estate because of that. To add one more thing, sa real estate kasi, it's tangible. You can see it, you can really see it na nandyan yung cash flow. Plus, you can also live with it. Second, third, pwede mo ring ipamana in future kung magkakaroon ka ng anak. Generational yan. So, meron kang ipapamana sa future children or kids mo. Di ba?
Right. Vorg, aside from rentals, are you willing to try other real estate investing strategies like flipping or build and sell?
Of course, in the future, I would love to try that. Flipping, buy and sell, Kasi, for me, when you invest to a real estate, there's no parang wala kang lugi dito eh. You can resell, you can rent it out, etc. And pag kailangan mo ng pera, di sell mo. And of course, by the time, it's a higher price na rin yung property na yon.
What's the easiest part and the most difficult part in real estate investing for you?
Wow. Well, I think, okay, let me just answer yung easiest part. Easiest part would be, of course, you're tempted, oh, ang ganda nito, especially the agents now na parang, oh, sir, unit nito, or what, may amenities kami, yada, yada, etc., etc. Like, wow, that's the easiest part. With all the promos, that's the easiest part. Real talk, the hardest part would be paying it off. Yung commitment mo to get that property to pay it off. Kasi ang laking, it's a big, heavy siya sa likod mo, and then you're working, and then, of course, we have a lot of uncertainty sa buhay. Hindi mo naman alam mangyayari mo in the future or whatever. What if hindi mo bayaran, ganyan. And that's very worrying, di ba? Especially pag nag-work ka. I mean, reality tayo, di ba? So, ayun siguro, that's the hardest part is the commitment. The commitment for you to pay it off.
Vorgy, in line with what you said, na commitment and job security, do you advise real estate investing to freelancers?
Actually, to be honest with you, it's about the commitment. The commitment of you having an investment. How will you pay it off? Kasi for me, I have a good stable job. Pag kasi sinabi mo yung mga yung mga freelance job, hindi mo alam kung kailan ka may trabaho, hindi mo kailan alam na wala. So how could you commit kung unstable yung ano mo? I'm not saying na 'di ba? Don't pag freelance ka wag kang mag-invest. But siguro I think know your commitment, know your focus. Kahit siguro freelancer ka, kung matyaga ka naman, magaling ka dumiskarte, and I think you can pursue it kasi meron kang goal. You need to have a goal as well. And of course, tiwala sa sarili and kay Lord.
This is my last question. Do you have any advice to the young people out there who would like to try real estate investing in the future?
Yes, of course. I think especially now that you are young, try to invest. Habang bata ka, mag-invest ka sa property. Kasi you have way more periods of paying it off. That's how I see it. And also, know what you want. Alamin mo yung gusto mo. Alamin mo yung kaya mo. Don't overspend. Don't buy sa mga property. Know what you want. Know your resources too. Hanggang saan ba yung pera mo? Hanggang ano ba yung abot? It's about knowing your priorities yourself. Yun, saka focus. And like I said, tiwala sa sarili at saka kay Lord din. Basta, yun lang.
So that's it. And I hope you guys learned something today from Vorgy. So remember, real estate is a long-term game, so starting early is really an advantage. So thank you once again for watching. I'm Chris, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Bye!